What if you built a billion-story building? Imagine standing on the ground floor, looking up and realizing that the top is so far away, it might as well be another world. Right now, our tallest skyscrapers barely scratch 1 kilometer. They already take immense amounts of money, engineering brilliance, and materials stronger than steel. But a billion stories? That isn't just taller, that's entering the realm where physics, space, and even gravity itself stop behaving the way we know. Think of trying to stack toy blocks or cups. A few are easy, 100 starts wobbling. Eventually, the bottom just can't carry the weight. Real skyscrapers face the same Jello problem. Build too tall and the top squishes the bottom. Push higher, and eventually the top would tear itself away, pulled into orbit like a piece of the moon. The higher we climb, the less it feels like architecture, and the more it feels like science fiction fighting against nature's rules. But suppose we ignored money, ignored materials, ignored every city planner shaking their head. Picture the first step, 100 floors, like a standard skyscraper. Now stack 100 of those and you're halfway to space. 10,000 stories, brushing the sky. And yet, that's still only a fraction of what we're chasing. Multiply again, 100 of those megastructures stacked together, and you'd pierce through orbit where satellites spin. At that height, space debris traveling faster than bullets would tear holes in your building like a storm of invisible daggers. But let's keep building. Stack another 100, and the tower stretches so far it grazes the moon itself. At this scale, the Earth's rotation becomes the enemy. Just standing still means being flung outward. The centrifugal force at that distance would rip the tower apart, tearing its roots from Earth and sending fragments into orbit. Imagine a skyscraper so tall that letting go of an object from its windows would place it directly into orbit, or farther, maybe even slingshotting out of the solar system. Suddenly, your building isn't a building anymore. It's a launch pad to the stars. Yet here's the paradox. The taller we make the tower, at meta, sex 0.05 higher still, and you'd see the stars not as distant points of light, but as your new neighbors. The view would be breathtaking, even if the building beneath you was never meant to survive. But maybe the real question isn't whether we can build a billion-story tower. Maybe it's why we dream of it in the first place. Is it because we want to conquer height, or because deep down we long to transcend limits? Is it about architecture, or is it about the human spirit, always stretching, always asking what lies beyond? Perhaps a skyscraper to the moon is just a metaphor for every impossible ambition we hold. Fragile, impractical, but inspiring us to imagine more than what already exists. So here's a challenge. In the next 24 hours, instead of building something impossible outside, try building one small impossible thing inside. Write down a dream that feels too big, too far, too unlikely. Then break it into one tiny floor, one small step you can actually take today. Because no matter how high the tower, every skyscraper begins with a single floor. If you believe even impossible dreams are worth imagining, comment 1. If you think we should stay grounded, comment 0. And if you're somewhere in between, leave your own impossible dream in the comments. Remember this, limits are real, but so is imagination. And sometimes the impossible is exactly what pulls us forward.